Have you ever invested in a dating coaching program and still didn't get the results you wanted? Maybe you dropped $3,000, $6,000, even 10 grand on a program and it didn't deliver what you were promised. If that's you, bro, unfortunately, you're not alone. Over the last 7 years of running an international dating company, I've had the privilege of working with hundreds of men, both online and in person. And one of the most common patterns I see with clients is this. A lot of the guys who come to us have already invested in 1, 2, sometimes even 3 workshops or other coaching programs with other companies. And even after all of that training, they still weren't getting the results they wanted.
I've previously spent about 25 grand in the last 14 years on dating programs, and I've had no success. It's actually made me worse. This is the only program that's actually really reversed all that and got me thinking properly, more like a natural.
Like, I'd done programs in the past before with other dating companies. The value that I got out of this program was infinitely more than any other program that I've done in the past.
Been involved with some other coaches and done online courses, etc. And the results I've been able to achieve in the last 5 days far surpasses anything that I was able to get through those other coaching methods.
And what's crazy is most of these guys are pretty switched on dudes. They're entrepreneurs, business owners, or high-performing corporate guys. They're not idiots, but they still get pulled in by the flashy marketing. They fall trapped to the manipulative persuasion tactics and get sold on an unrealistic fantasy, and the coaches they hired overpromised and massively underdelivered. And this has become way more common in the last 3 to 5 years because more and more people have jumped onto the online business world. And the dating industry is an easy place to make quick money if you know how to market and you're good at sales. Now, something to keep in mind, there are genuinely some amazing dating coaches out there, coaches who actually care and can help you get insane results.
I've never had any coach that cared so much and did so much for me, even like more than I asked for. Like, they really care. They care more than I do, like, about my success.
But there are also a lot of people who take advantage of this industry, using hype marketing and high pressure sales tactics to charge you a shitload of money without actually delivering a real transformation. So what I wanted to do today is give you a simple guide on how to screen for a high quality coach who can actually get you real tangible results versus hiring someone who just sees you as an ATM machine and doesn't genuinely care about your success. And I want you to use this guide for any dating company you're considering, including us. Because the point of this video isn't to scare you away from coaching. Investing in yourself can be one of the best decisions you ever make. Even for me, I've spent thousands on coaching over the years and it completely changed my life. What I want is for you to have enough education to do the proper due diligence so you don't end up doing 2, 3 programs before you finally find someone that can actually help you. Because realistically, you should be able to make one solid investment, learn the skills, get the results, and move on with your life. Not get stuck in a loop of wasting money because you keep choosing the wrong people to work with. So in this video, I'm going to break down the biggest red flags to look for, what to pay attention to, and how to tell if a coach is the real deal before you hand over a cent. The first step in the screening process before you ever consider hiring a dating coach, and I know this might sound pretty obvious, is you need to spend a few hours actually going through the coach's video testimonials. And dude, you have no idea how many of my clients over the years didn't do this properly with previous companies. They saw some flashy marketing, got excited, jumped on a call, and paid the money. And only after they got burned did they realize, shit, like, I didn't really take the time to check to see if this coach can get their clients actual results and that their methods work. So I want to put a little bit extra emphasis on this because at the end of the day, the most important thing you're looking for is proof of concept, not just for him, but for other men, for his clients. You'll see a lot of coaches flexing their own results and lifestyle, fancy photos with hot girls, clips of them doing cold approaches, all that stuff. And don't get me wrong, some of that can matter, and I'll talk about that soon, but just because a guy can get women doesn't automatically mean he's a good coach. So you want to spend real time going through their testimonials, and more importantly, you need to know what to look for in those testimonials. Now, here's the biggest rule of thumb. Do not hire a dating coach unless they have video testimonials. If all they have is screenshots on WhatsApp or Messenger or over text with guys sending them messages saying like, bro, I just got a girl's number, I took a girl home, or I'm in a relationship now, or whatever it is, take the screenshots with a grain of salt. Because I'm telling you right now, and I'm not going to name names, but I personally know multiple coaches in this industry who straight up fabricate their testimonials. They get their friends or business associates to send them fake texts and screenshot it and then use it as proof of their clients' results for their marketing. Now, here's the tricky part. Don't get me wrong, some screenshot testimonials are genuinely real. But the problem is, how the hell are you meant to know which ones are real and which ones are just fake? Issue is you just can't. That's why video testimonials matter, because when you see a real dude on camera explaining what he was like before the program, what changed for him and what results he got, it's way harder to fake, and it gives you way more confidence that the program he did actually can deliver. And if a coach is genuinely good at what they do, most clients are actually pretty happy to do a video. Some might want their face blurred for privacy, which again, is totally fair. But if a guy has had a life-changing transformation, a lot of the time he wants to share his experience because he's proud of what he was able to achieve and he wants to help support the coach he just did the work with. If you want to go even one layer deeper with this, the highest level of proof is when the coach not only has video testimonials, but also has video proof of clients getting tangible results, like actual in-field footage of their clients approaching, getting numbers, going on instant dates, and even potentially taking girls home, or at least having some photos or videos of the client being in a relationship after the program. That is the highest form of proof.
So the highlight of the program for me was the realization of being able to essentially meet and attract high quality women that I'm actually attracted to, and not just rely on dating apps and, you know, being at the mercy of the algorithm.
Highlight of the program for me was going on a 4-hour instant date with a girl I was already very afraid to approach. She was absolutely stunning, like 10 out of 10, like hot blonde. And it was amazing because I almost didn't do it, but Ben and Alex told me to do it and it had an amazing outcome.
But what really blew my mind, and you know, to this very day, I still can't believe it, was I was actually able to take this girl home and we were able to have an amazing, intimate experience together. And after this happened, I just realized that, like, I'm actually doing this. The dating life that I envisioned myself to have is actually coming to fruition. And it was all thanks to just making a few slight tweaks and adjustments from people that are more experienced than me.
Now, I will be real with you. Unfortunately, most other dating companies don't have that level of proof. So I don't want you to think that I'm just saying that, like, if they don't have that content, that they're trash. I just want you to be mindful of it. Now, there are some great coaches who don't film their clients and they still get people amazing results. But if you can find a company that has both video testimonials and the infield of their clients absolutely crushing it, that's the biggest sign that those coaches can truly deliver. So before you buy anything, before you jump on a call, before you spend a cent, go do the due diligence. Spend a couple of hours watching the testimonials, look for real video proof, and make sure you're not getting sold on some shiny product with no results actually backing it. The next thing you need to screen for before hiring a dating coach is this. Before you hire anyone, make sure the coach is actually dating the caliber of woman that you want to attract into your life. The easiest way to screen for this is super simple. Go through all their past content on YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, whatever platform you found them on, and look for real proof. I'm talking photos, videos, or even in-field footage that clearly demonstrates that that specific coach is actually getting the results with the type of women you're genuinely attracted to. Now, for further clarity, when you're watching the content, you need to be able to tell that the women they're with, it's within a romantic context, because there are unfortunately some coaches out there who are elite level marketers and they'll literally go out of their way to hire models, stage their content and make it look like they're living the dream when in reality they're just paying some woman for a shoot so they can optimize their marketing. So when you're looking at the content, you want to be asking yourself, like, does this shit look real? Does it actually look like he's dating these girls? And the easiest way to kind of spot the difference is the overall vibe. When it's staged, or they're paying for the models, the body language is usually going to be a bit stiff, a bit awkward. The girls don't look genuinely into the guy. There's no warmth behind it. There's no natural chemistry. And a lot of the time, they're not going to be holding hands. They're not going to share a kiss. They're not being physically affectionate in any way, shape, or form. And that's usually the biggest tell. It's just a paid model, or it's just a bunch of bullshit fake marketing. But if you're looking at the content and it's obvious he's actually dating these women, there's a natural vibe, she's looking at him with genuine warmth, clearly romantic, then dude, sweet. That's one of the strongest signs that the coach's results are actually legit. Now, the second part of the screening process is on you. You've got to be honest about what you genuinely want. If you're the type of guy who wants girlfriend quality women, someone that's feminine, traditional, classy, doesn't chase clout, isn't addicted to Instagram, and actually, makes a good long-term partner, then you need to be aware of that. Or maybe you're the type of guy who prefers the more vanity-driven women, the Instagram thoughts with fake lips and fake titties, super polished photos, very status-driven women, very image-focused. And for you, that's an experience you want, and that's the type of women you want to date. Fine, sweet. Or maybe for you, you're a typical passport bro, and you've got a genuine desire to meet South American women or Asian women. And bro, on my side, there's zero judgment. You like what you like. But whatever your preference is, you want to hire a coach who consistently attracts that demographic of woman and has the proof behind it. And the reason I mention this is because there are coaches out there who do have success, but a lot of them only have success in very specific environments. You'll get the passport bro types who do great in South America or Asia, but then you put them in Western countries like Australia, America, or UK, or parts of Europe, and they'll have almost zero success, but they'll still market like they've got a universal skill set. So depending on what you want and where you live, you just need to make sure that the coach has the experience and the proof with the type of women you actually want to attract into your life. Cool. So the next thing you need to screen for before hiring a dating coach is this. Do you actually vibe with the coach's content? Because when you're hiring a coach, you're not just investing in the information he's providing, you're investing in the person you're about to work with. And bro, that genuinely matters a lot. If you're doing an in-person workshop with this guy, or you're investing in a 3 to 6 month online mentorship, you're going to be spending a lot of time together. And because of that, you need to make sure you feel like you can trust this person enough to be vulnerable with him. You need to feel like you can be honest. You need to feel like you can actually open up about what's going on. And you need to feel comfortable with him holding you accountable and calling you out on your bullshit when it's necessary, because that's what a good coach does. So if you don't respect the guy, you don't vibe with his personality, or you just get this feeling like, nah, I wouldn't really trust this dude, I wouldn't feel safe being vulnerable with him, then bro, whatever you do, don't work with him. Because the last thing you want is to invest a decent amount of your money to get coached by someone you don't even like, don't respect, or don't feel safe being vulnerable around. Now, here's the easiest thing that you can do to filter for this. When you watch the coach's content, ask yourself, outside of coaching, would I actually want to hang out with this guy? Could I see myself being mates with him? Could I see myself grabbing a beer with him and just chilling? Could I see myself having a proper bro down with this guy? Because if the answer is no, it's probably not the right fit.
Meeting them, they're really fucking cool people. They're one of the best mates I feel like I could ever make.
My favorite thing that the whole program is that the vibe with Ben and Alex. You not feel like they are coaches, you feel that like they are your friends. We are having fun together, make jokes. It was super fun.
I actually just felt like I was out with some of my best friends.
Now, the second part of this is equally as important. Do you resonate with his methodologies and values when it comes to dating? For example, if you're in a phase where you just want a bunch of casual hookups, you want to rack up experiences, you want to live that playboy lifestyle, cool. You'll probably want a coach whose content and value systems match that. But if you're the type of guy who wants a long-term relationship and you care about girlfriend quality women and connection and longevity, then you need to make sure the coach actually teaches that. And on top of that, you need to ask yourself what style you actually resonate with. Maybe you're more into tactics and techniques, or maybe you resonate with authenticity and self-development and a more genuine approach to dating. Because everyone has different preferences, different personalities, different values, and you need to make sure that that shit aligns before you invest in someone. Because the last thing you want is to invest a substantial amount of your money and halfway through you realize, shit, I don't really agree with how this guy thinks. I don't relate to his style, I just don't trust him, and I just don't think this is for me. So yeah, dude, spend time going through their content and make an educated decision on who you feel is genuinely going to be the best fit for you. The next thing you need to screen for before hiring a coach is this. As a general rule of thumb, you want to work with someone with a minimum 3 to 5 years of coaching experience. If you come across a company that's only been around 6 to 12 months, I'm not saying that's automatically a bad thing, but it can be a bit of a red flag. And look, it's not always the case. they could genuinely be legit. But you need to be aware that a lot of newer guys jump into this industry because they think it's an easy way to make money online. And the thing is, some of these less experienced coaches might actually be pretty good with women. But if they've only been around for like the last 6 to 12 months, they usually haven't worked with enough people yet to build real pattern recognition and become a high-level coach. If someone's been coaching full-time for 5 years, 7 years, 10 years plus, it usually means they've worked with way more clients, dealt with way more personality types, seen way more insecurities and dealt with more limiting beliefs, and learned how to navigate a wider range of sticking points. So with an experienced coach, there's a much higher chance they can quickly diagnose what's holding you back and help you get results way faster. And on top of that, if a coach has been around for years, they usually had more time to build their back-end systems properly, meaning better frameworks, more refined delivery, higher quality trainings, better accountability systems, and they've genuinely spent the time figuring out how to tailor their coaching experience to different types of people. Now, I get it. Sometimes it's hard to tell how much experience someone's actually had. So here's the easiest way to screen for it. Number one, how many video testimonials do they have? If a coach only has 3 to 5 testimonials, he's probably pretty new to the industry. If he's got 20 or 30, there's a good chance he's been around for a decent amount of time and he's worked with enough guys to have had enough experience. And if he's got 50 to 100 plus, that usually means he's been doing this seriously for years and he genuinely knows what he's doing. Now, number two, professionalism. Do they have a proper website? Do they have a YouTube channel, an Instagram account, Facebook account? Basically, do they look like an actual established business or do they feel like they just popped up yesterday? And lastly, this part matters more than people think. The coaches who stick around for years usually do it because they actually give a shit about their clients. Because I'll be honest, dating coaching can be pretty taxing. It's hard work sometimes. You're dealing with guys with self-esteem issues, insecurities, limiting beliefs, and helping them deal with rejection. And that can get pretty heavy. So what you'll notice is a lot of the newer guys jump in thinking it's easy money, and then they burn out pretty quick. And 6 to 12 months later, they're gone because they realize how demanding a coaching business can actually be. So yeah, screen for experience, screen for longevity, and screen for the guys who've put in the work to build the systems and make the coaching experience as optimized as possible. The last thing you need to screen for before investing in a dating coach is what the coach is charging. And I get it, people hate hearing about this stuff, but you need to understand something. The best coaches just aren't going to be cheap. If a coach has years of experience, has hundreds of testimonials, and has the proper back-end systems to give you a premium personalized coaching experience, he's not charging peanuts, dude. It's just not how it works. Because when you hire a coach, you're not paying for the information necessarily, you're investing in his experience. And experience comes with a cost. Now, something to be mindful of, if you jump on a call with a coach and he seems to be undercharging, like he's offering a 3-day in-person workshop for like $1,000, or he's selling like a full life-changing mentorship for $300 to $500, you should be pretty skeptical because most of the time, cheaper pricing means one of a few things. He's either new to the industry, he hasn't worked with that many clients, and he barely has the testimonials to back up the proof of concept of his system. And that usually correlates to one simple thing. It usually means he just hasn't proven yet that he can consistently get his clients results. So yeah, just be mindful when the pricing is a little cheap, most of the time, it's not some hidden gem. Most of the time, it just means he's not an experienced coach. Now, there is a caveat to this. Just because someone is charging high ticket doesn't automatically mean they're good either. Some guys charge premium prices and deliver absolutely fuck all. They're just good at marketing and really good at sales, and they're just going to sell you the dream. So if a coach is expensive, don't just assume that that means he's legit. You've got to go back to the previous points that I just made. Does he have the testimonials to back up the price? Does he have the proof he can get you the results you actually want? Has he been coaching for many years? And does the offer actually look established enough with proper systems and accountability? Because if a guy is charging big money and has barely any testimonials, that's literally how you get yourself scammed. But if he's expensive and he has the proof, the experience, and the systems, then yeah, bro, that's when the price actually makes sense. All right, boys, that's it for this video. I hope this guide gave you a clear framework to do the proper due diligence before you invest in a dating coach, so you minimize the risk of choosing the wrong person, falling for fake marketing, and wasting a bunch of money. So if you're looking for a coach, use what I've shown you, do your research properly, and I genuinely hope you find someone who can get you the results you want. See you in the next one.